88,000 rishis did tapas. And that is the place where Suta Mahamuni narrated all Puranas in Naimisharanya. It's very pious. In that Naimisharanya, all these sages, those who were doing tapas, they went to Suta Mahamuni and their leader is Shaunaka Maharshi. So Shaunaka Maharshi, along with all these rishis, went to Suta Mahamuni and they requested Suta, Swami, Vratena tapasa nimva prapyate vanchitam varam tat sarvam shlotum ichyamaha kathayasva Mahamuni. Swami, people have a desire and they don't know how to fulfill their desire. They have a desire, not desires. It's only one desire they had. Everybody had only one desire. And how to fulfill that desire? How to solve that problem, they don't know. So can you please suggest a way? Vratena tapasa kimva prapyate vanchitam phalam. Here they asked for two ways, either tapas or vratam. Tapas means tapa alochane. If you can get your work done or if you can achieve your goal by your thought process, that is called tapas. It means on the day of the deployment, when you look back, all the months or all the years or whatever efforts you put, that is your tapas. Because that is from your thought process only, right? You are not doing anything physically except keyboard. So everything is from thought process. So tapa means alochana, thought process. Can one fulfill their desire by themselves, means by their efforts? That is called tapas. And what do you think about tapas? You must be thinking something tapas. You are all Indians, right? You know the word. Word is very familiar, it's not a new word. So what is tapas? What do you think about tapas? You have some knowledge from the movies and series. You must have seen sages in the forest, right? Okay, what is tapas? Let me know. Now, tell me what is tapas? Or at least newer experience. A big forest and there are big trees and the trees they are sage sitting with a kamandalam and hand and a stick and doing tapas, right? They were doing dance. That is what normally we think the tapas, right? But that is not tapas. Or okay, they are sitting like that. What are they doing? Closing the eyes, meditate. Okay. What is that they are doing in meditation? Ask anybody who they are who are teaching in meditation classes. Ask them what is that? What is meditation? So what are they doing? Tapas. In that tapas, what are they doing? They are doing research. They are doing research. So that is, forest is their lab. Forest is their lab. And all these sages are scientists. There are few sages, those who wrote aeronautic science. Few sages wrote metallurgy, Rasayana Shastra, and few sages wrote astrology, astronomy. So they are all scientists. And what they are doing is tapas. Tapas means it's all research. So Shaunaka and other Maharshis asked, okay, can one fulfill their desire by tapas? Means with their efforts, with their thought process. So I have an idea how to achieve my goal. So I put all my efforts. But finally, I could not achieve my goal. means my tapas is not enough to achieve my goal. Then what to do? Then what to do? Second way, vratena or a vrata. Vratam means, in simple English, puja with discipline is called vrata. Puja with discipline. No, every day we do puja with discipline. No, that is not vrata. That is not the discipline. What you think is not discipline. What is explained in the Shastra is discipline. So, doing puja with discipline is called vrata. Vrata is always associated with fasting. If you do morning 10 o'clock puja and 12 o'clock lunch with all friends, that is not, that too catered food. That is not, that cannot be called vrata. It is just puja. Vratam means morning to evening fasting, and then after puja taking food whatever is offered to God, not already tasted in the hotel. Whatever food you offer to God, that if you take as a prasadam, that is called vratam. Vratyate annadikam anena iti vratam. Because of which you avoid food at least for a half day or 1 day, that is called vrata. So it means either by our efforts or we have to request God. How to request Him? When you ask Him, we have to show our commitment. That commitment is called vratam. Swami, I will follow this discipline if you fulfill my desire. If you fulfill my desire, I will follow this discipline. All the way from bottom to peak I will walk. I will come to you by walk. It is a niyama. It is a niyama. Okay, for 40 days I don't eat anna. Some people, okay, that is a niyama. So, with a niyama, if you worship God, that is called vrata. How can they fulfill their desire? What do you suggest? Is there any specific tapas you advise or any vrata? Then Suta Mahamuni said, same question was asked by Narada long ago, and he asked Sriman Narayana. And Shaunaka Maharshi, what happened? Then Suta Mahamuni started narrating. एकदा नारदो योगी परानुग्रहकांक्षया परीडन् विविधान् लोकान् मर्त्यलोकमुपागतः. Once Narasimhaji and as part of the tour he came to Bhuloka, Martyalokamupagataha, and when he landed on the earth he felt very sad looking at our living conditions. People are suffering a lot. People are suffering a lot. Nobody is happy on the earth. He could not find a single smiling face. Everybody has some or other frustration in their face. No face is pleasant. So Narada thought, okay, nobody is happy on the earth. What is the reason? They have a lot of problems. Yes, we don't have problems. Yes, we have problems. We have a lot of problems. And everybody's problems are unique. Every one of us has very unique problems. And only I can understand my problems. So Narada thought, okay, what is the reason? And also he recognized one more thing. These problems are not leaving them even in any life. Every life, these problems are after them. They are born, and throughout the life, their life is full of problems and miseries. And after death, again they are born. Again birth, again death, again birth, again death. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatareva shayam. So Narada thought, okay, everybody got stuck in this births and deaths, this samsara. Nobody is getting moksha and nobody is happy. What is the reason? Then with the Divya Drishti he saw Achyante Papa Karmabhihi. People have lot of karma. A lot of karma. They are carrying lot of karma on their back. There is a big backpack. Invisible backpack on everybody's back. And that backpack is full of karma and not in this life. Previous, not life, previous lives. We don't know how many lifetimes we did all the karma. And as a result, we are born now. And whatever we are doing in this life, again this karma will lead to few more lives, few more births. So Narada thought, okay, what are they doing? Something wrong. What are they doing? Again with the Divya Drishti, he tried to see and he was surprised. Klishyamanaha swakarmavihi. We are all doing the same mistake, only one mistake. That is Klishyamanaha swakarmavihi. So you want me to explain in a very hi-fi language or a very simple language? Simple language. We are not doing what we are supposed to do. We are not doing our duties. That is the big mistake. And that is the only mistake. And that only mistake has two mistakes in it. It is a bifold mistake. We are not doing what we are supposed to do, but we are not sitting idle. We are all busy. 24/7 we are busy. We have no time. But we are not doing what we are supposed to do. Not what we want to do. What we are supposed to do, we are not doing. But we are not free. Means we are doing everything that we are not supposed to do. Krutya akaranam, akrutya karanam. Not doing what we are supposed to do, that is one mistake. And it has another mistake associated with it, that is we are doing everything that we are not supposed to do. Akrutya karanam. As a result, we are taking another birth. In that life, again we are doing karma. And that karma leads to another birth. And that life we are doing karma. So it is a cycle. So Narada thought, Kenopayena cheteshan dukkhanaso bhavishyati. How can they get rid of these problems? How can they get out of these cycles of births and deaths? In simple words, how can they get moksha? But Narada could not find a solution. Then he thought, okay, I will go to my grandpa. I'll ask him. He knows. He has a solution for every problem. Who is his grandpa? Who is his grandfather? Who is Narada's grandfather? You will get one scoop extra prasadam. Who is Narada's grandfather? Field. Only one scoop. Only one scoop. Grandpa, not father, not dad. Who is grandfather? Okay, Brahma is father. Now tell me who is grandfather? Ramachandra. Brahma is his father. And who is grandfather? Who is brother? Yes, you will get 3 scoops. So, directly he went to Vaikuntha. And there he had darshan of Lord Vishnu. Tatra Narayanam Devam Suklavarnam Chadurbhujam Shankha Chakra Gada Padma Vanamara Vibhushitam. You can take the stand there. By the end of the class, Narada Maharshi came means there is some very noble cause. As we think Narada doesn't go anywhere just to chat or make clashes between people like in the movies or serials. Narada is not a funny character. Narada is a very serious character. Narada is a very serious character. Narada is one of the avatars of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu has 27 avatars in Srimad Bhagavatam, and Narada is also one of the avatars. So, there must be some reason. Narada, what do you want? Then Narada Maharshi said, Swami, I am directly coming from Bhuloka. There people are suffering a lot. Nobody is getting moksha. Nobody is happy. Can you please suggest a solution for this? Either a tapas or a vrata. What can they do? Then Shri Satyanarayana said, Narada, tapas they cannot do because Kali Yuga is going to come. And Kali Yuga people will have very short span of life. In Kali Yuga, naturally people's lifetime is very short. Kruteja astigata pranaha. In Kruta Yuga, people used to live thousands of years. Yes, true. In Treta Yuga also, people lived thousands of years. How long Rama lived?
11,000 years.
Yes. See, like you. And how long his father lived? When his father Dasharatha Maharaja, one day when he found grey hair, then he was so sad. I am becoming old, but I don't have children so far. I am becoming old. You know how old was he? 60,000 years. 60,000 years. And he called all his ministers and asked them what to do. Can I do a yajna? And then his minister came. Who is his minister? Sumantra. Sumantra came and said, Maharaja, long ago I heard Sanaka Sanandana, Sanat Kumara and Sanat Sujata Maharshis, they were discussing at one place and I happened to be there. And Sanat Kumara Maharshi was telling them, in future, Dasharatha will be born in this Ikshvaka Vamsha, and Dasharatha will do Putrakamishti Yaga, and Srimad Narayana will be born as 4 children to Dasharatha. What did he say? Dasharatha is going to be born in future. Means before Dasharatha was born, long ago, Sumantra met these Maharshis. So how old he is? And then their Kulapurohita is Vasishtha Maharshi. Vasishtha Maharshi has been waiting since this beginning of the creation because he belonged to the first generation creation. And since then he has been waiting for Rama to be born and to name him. But Kali Yuga, in Srimad Bhagavatam, they said basic characteristics of Kali Yuga, people of Kali Yuga. Mandaha. By nature, people will be lazy in Kali Yuga. So if anybody, don't scold children, no, you are becoming so lazy. That is Kali Yuga Lakshana. So, but don't think that we are entitled to be lazy. So, Mandaha, Sumanda Mataya. And our Buddhi is also Manda Buddhi. Manda Bhagya, and our fate is also very small. Mandaha, lazy people. Manda Buddhi. Manda Matayaha, Manda Bhagyaha, and our fate is also very little. We expect $100, but we get only $5. And finally, we get satisfied, okay, that is my fate, what to do. So, Manda Bhagyaha. And even that $5 won't come into your hand because upadrutaha, there will be natural calamities. So you target for 40 quintals of rice, but at the time of crop you will see only 25-30 quintals, and by then there will be a flood, and finally you will get 5 quintals. So upadrutaha. So people cannot do tapas. They can do a vrata. Vratamasti manoharam swargamartya yeshu durlabham. There is a vrata. And it is very rare vrata. And Srimad Narayana, Lord Vishnu is about to explain about the vrata, but Narada put a break. Swami, Kim Phalam? Swami, what are the benefits? He did not ask what is the puja, how to do, when to do, what are all the things required. His direct question is, Kim Phalam? What are the benefits? Then Srimad Narayana said, okay, I will give 4 benefits. If you worship God, because people, that is the basic question people have. We all have the same question. What will I get if I worship God? What will I get if I go to temple? What will I get if I go to Tirupati? Right? So, Srimad Narayana said, okay, I will give 4 benefits. 4 varas, boon. You know the varam, right? Vara. So I will give 4 varas. First varam, dukkha shokadi shamanam. I will remove all their dukkham. Again, the definition for dukkha is really weird. It's weird. What we think dukkham is not dukkham. And what we think sukham is not sukham. And what we think about sukham, that is the real dukkham in our life. Okay, again, I am going to Vedanta. So, dukkha shoka adi shamanam. I will remove their dukkham and I will remove their shokam. Okay, means I will remove all their problems. Okay, all my problems are gone, but I don't have a single penny in my bank account. Is it sukham? That is not sukham. So, my problems should be cleared and I need some balance. I need some sukham. So, dukkham should go and sukham has to come. Somebody has to go and somebody has to come. Sukham and dukkham. So, second varam, sukha bhoga vivardhanam. I will give sukham. And I will give bhogam also. Bhogam means luxury. I will give comforts and luxuries both. Luxury means upgrade. Every upgrade is a luxury. Upgrade to the car, upgrade to the house. Every upgrade is luxury. And first car is comfort and second car is luxury, obviously. So, sukha bhoga vivardhanam. Okay, now all our problems are cleared and we got all comforts. We got all luxuries, very spacious house, and it's a waterfront house with all the comforts. And now we get another problem now. I am happy I have all the comforts, but I am very sad that all my neighbors also have the same comforts. My neighbors also have the same comforts. I am not the only one on the lakeside. There are several houses around the lake. And I am not the only one to get the same Tesla or whatever car. My neighbor also got the same car. And new jewelry shop came and I bought a new necklace. When I went to the function, several other ladies also were wearing the same necklace. It's really a pinching issue, right? So, what to do? Now I need something that they don't have. Means I want to be top in the list. Top 500. Or I want to be in the top 10. Success. So, Shri Narayana, Lord Vishnu said, I will give you success also. So, our problems are cleared. We get all comforts. And I have more comforts than anybody. And now, Narada Maharshi asked Sriman Narayana, Swami, if I want only these 3, why should I come all the way to Vaikuntha? Because there is the farthest distance. I could have asked anybody in my neighbor lokas. Because Vaikuntha is too far. And we have a neighboring loka, Indra, Chandra, Yama, Agni, all those lokas. So I could have gone there. I don't need to waste this much gas. I could have asked Indra. He would have cleared my problems. He would have given me wealth. He could have given success also. And Indra can do any miracles. By doing miracles, he will give me success. Why should I ask you? Why should I come to you? Then Lord Vishnu said, yes, you are correct. But there is another thing. There is a fourth thing, fourth object. They don't have with them. All these 33 crore, how many devatas are there? How many devatas are there? 33 crore devatas are there. 33 crore. But these 33 crore devatas, they can bestow a lot of things. Everything in our life. But these 33 crore devatas are not enough. We are creating new devatas today, these days. We are creating new devatas, or we are importing new devatas from other cultures or other places. So these 33 crore devatas can give all these. Then Sriman Narayana said, these 33 crore devatas, they don't have the fourth one. What is that? Moksha. They cannot give you moksha because they are also in the line. They are in the competition with you. They are also waiting for moksha. They are not getting moksha. So, moksha michet janardanat. Lord Vishnu said, Ante moksha pradayakam. Those who worship me, they will get moksha also. Then Narada asked his second question, Kim vidhanam? What is the procedure, Swami? Magheva Madhave Mase Kartikeva Shubedine Maghamasam. Madhava Masa means Vaishakha Masa, Kartika Masa, Ekadashi, Purnima, Ravi Sankramanam. And finally he declared, don't look into the Panchanga, Yasmin Kasmin Dinevapi, whenever you want you can do. There is no good day or bad day. Because good day and bad day are very relative terms. Good day and bad day are relative concepts. A day can be a good for somebody and it may be a bad day for others. So if I ask you, you means north to Tamil Nadu, Andhra and north. If I ask you to join in the job on Namavasya day, will you join? Will you join? That will be the last visit. After that, you will never visit me. Because Amavasya, how can I join in job on Amavasya? This priest doesn't know anything. And if I ask Vishnu to join in job, he will be happy. He will join. He will join. But if you have a north influence, I don't know. But if you are real South Indian, real Madrasi, you can join. He can join because the Panchanga, the calendar they follow, and Telugu and North people they follow is different. According to lunar calendar, Amavasya means moon is not visible. So obviously we consider it as a bad day. And solar calendar, moon and sun both are together. So it is a very good day. So it's a relative concept. So there is no good day or bad day to worship God. Every day is good. Every day is good. Yasmin kasmin dinevapi. And the day when you want to do the Satyanarayana Puja, we have to fast from morning to evening. That is the main requirement for Vratha. If you don't follow that requirement, then it is not a Vratha, it is just Puja. Nothing wrong you can do. But if you want to do it as a Vratha, you want to do only in the evening. Sayankaletu samprapte, in the evening, we have to make the mandapa, we have to put the kalasham, we have to invoke Lord Satyanarayana into the kalasham, and we have to offer sapada bhakshanam, naivedyam, and we have to listen the story. Then we have to take prasada with the friends and relatives. Okay, Swami. Narada asked his third question. Swami, Krutam kena eva tad vratam. Did anybody do this puja? If so, did they get moksha? If so, can you give one or two references? Ravi, Mami. So, can you give one or two references? Then Shri Satyanarayana narrated two stories. Means here Narada's question is, how can I believe that this puja will give moksha? Right? Or it is not Narada's doubt. Narada's doubt is, if I go to Bhuloka and if I tell somebody, they will ask me the same question. How can I believe? Did anybody do and get moksha? So can you give some references? Then Shri Satyanarayana narrated two stories. First story is of a Brahmana in Kashi. I hope you all have Satyanarayana, listened to Satyanarayana stories since childhood. Right? You all know the stories, right? Yeah. Do you know or not? Huh? Means if they say, oh, I know the story, then I don't ask you to narrate now. So, एकदा कश्चित् काशीपुरीरम्ये आसीत् विप्रोदिनिर्धनः क्षुत्पीड्या व्याकुलो भूत्वा नित्यं बभ्राम भूतले. There was a poor Brahmana in Kashi, and he was very poor, living by bhiksha. One day he was going for bhiksha. At the time, Sriman Narayana came to this Brahmana in form of a old Brahmana, Vruddha Brahmana Vesha, and asked him, "You are looking so sad. Can I help you? How can I help you?" Then this Brahmana said, Brahmana Adidaridroham Vikshartham Vai Bhramemahi. I am a poor Brahmana living by Viksha. Upajam Yadi Janasi Kramaja Kadhaya Prabho. Please don't touch. Rameshi, can you please can you close it? Belt close shade. EV belt is close shade, sir.
No. One second.
So, if you know anyway, how can I get rid of my power? Then Brahmana said, do Satyanarayana Vratha. If you have this divine grace on you, you can live a happy life. Then this Brahmana took sankalpa. I will do Satyanarayana Puja. When normally what we do is, I will do Satyanarayana Puja if my poverty is gone. If I can get rid of my poverty, or if I become rich, I will do Satyanarayana Puja. But here the problem is, when will we become rich and when will we know that we are no more poor? When will we become rich? Are you rich or not? None of us is not rich, right? Are we rich? Are we rich? Yeah, that's what. So, there is no definition for rich. And another thing is, this poverty will never go. Daridra will never go. Daridra is always with us. As we upgrade, Daridra also will get upgraded. Yeah. We upgrade our cars, houses, everything, and our Daridra also gets upgraded. So this Brahmana did not put any condition, because our sankalpas are all conditional. If I get this, if I get that, if I get that. So without that if clause, we don't take any sankalpa. We don't do any puja. But this Brahmana did not put any sankalpa. I will do Satyanarayana Puja tomorrow with whatever money I will get in my Viksha. Next day, when he went for Viksha, he got a lot of money. He spent all that money for buying all the puja items. He did Satyanarayana Puja. He lived a very happy life with the grace of Lord Satyanarayana. And finally, he got moksha. Throughout life, he started doing Satyanarayana Puja every month. One day, when he was doing Satyanarayana Puja, Kaschit Kashtakreta Samagataha, a firewood vendor was going on the road. Because those days they used to sell firewood. So when he reached this Brahmana's house, he was very thirsty. He stopped there. He went inside. He waited there. He took Tirtham, Prasadam, and then he asked this Brahmana, Narasimhanji, okay, you are already there? Okay. So he took Prasada and then asked the Brahmana, Swami, what is this puja? The Brahmana said, this is Satyanarayana Vratha. I am doing happily with this grace. So I do this puja every month. Then this firewood vendor, he also resolved, he took sankalpa, I will do Satyanarayana Puja. Again, no condition. Tomorrow, whatever money I will earn by selling my wood, I will do Satyanarayana Puja. Next day when he went to the market, he got a lot of money. He also did Satyanarayana Vratha, lived a very happy life, and finally he got moksha. After listening to these two stories with very dull faces like you, Shaunaka and other Maharishis asked, Swami, is there anybody else? Or only these two people? Because you are all looking very dull. Because there is no masala in the story. There is no masala, encouraging element in the story, right? Right? That is why there is no smile on anybody's face. It is a very flat story. There is no, because, see, story means there should be some masala, otherwise how can we enjoy? Just imagine. Dhritarashtra has 100 sons. Panduraja has 5 sons. All these 105 they split the country into 105 bits and pieces, and then everyone is ruling their kingdom. They are living happily. Is there any story in that? Is there any story in that? No story. So, Khandavadahan, Lakshapradahan, Pandava Jutam, Draupadi Parabhavam, Pandava Vanavasam. All these elements should be there. Otherwise, there is no interest in the story, right? So, is this the reason they asked, is there anybody else? Shunaka and other Maharshis asked, is there anybody else? And Sutta Mahamuni understood what do they mean. Their question is, Narada's question was, did they get moksha? Yes, a Brahmana did puja and got moksha. A firewood vendor did Satyanarayana Vratha and he also got moksha. True stories. But they are not happy. Their question is, did everybody get moksha? Did everybody get moksha or not? Suppose, before the puja, if I tell you, out of 100,000 people, 99,999 people got moksha, only one guy didn't get moksha. Let us start the puja. Can you sit in the puja peacefully? Can you sit in the puja peacefully? Throughout the puja, that one guy will be bothering. Why didn't he get moksha? Will I get moksha or not? Right? So, n-1 will not work out. So, we have to be sure that all 100,000 people got moksha, then only I will do. So now, Sutta Mahamuni has to prove that all 100,000, I don't know, I'm just giving a random number, 100,000. All 100,000 people got moksha, so you can do the puja, you will get moksha. To prove this, Sutta Mahamuni started narrating. How many? 99,999? Let us see. So he started narrating. There is a businessman called Sadhu. This businessman, Sadhu, was traveling in a boat and he happened to see a king Ulkamaka doing Satyanarayana Puja, and then this Sadhu understood Ulkamaka Maharaja did Satyanarayana Vratha and got children. He got Santana, so he is doing Satyanarayana Puja every month. So Sadhu took sankalpa, oh Mama bhi santatir nasti, oh I don't have children, okay, if I do Satyanarayana Vratha, I will get children, okay, I will do Satyanarayana Puja. He went home, told his wife Leelavati. Leelavati asked, okay, when will we do? When will we do? What do you expect? He will also say, okay, I will do tomorrow Satyanarayana Puja. He did not say. So Sadhu said, Vivaha tadame karishyamaha yada vai santatir bhavete. We will do when we get children. Means, if we get children, we will do Satyanarayana Puja. We take Satyanarayana. If I get project, I will do Satyanarayana Puja. If I can reach my office in 10 minutes, I will offer a coconut to Lord Venkateshwara. For $2 coconut, he has to clear 10-15 miles traffic. How challenging it is for him. So, with the same if class, he took sankalpa, if I get children, I will do Satyanarayana. And very soon Leelavati conceived and she gave birth to a baby girl. Sadhu named her Kadavati. One day Leelavati asked, okay Swami, when will we do Satyanarayana Puja? And Sadhu said, Vivaha samaye tasyaha karishyami pratham priya, let us do during her marriage. Baby is not even 1 month old. And he postponed to her marriage. So 10 or 15 or 20 years passed, but those days they used to do marriage very early, not 30-35 years. So Kadavati grew and Sadhu got his daughter married with a boy from a city called Kanchanagaram, and everything goes well, and son-in-law is also with him in the business, and everything goes well, so they forgot about God. Sadhu forgot, wife Leelavati forgot, daughter and son-in-law they don't know. So Sadhu and son-in-law they started for a business trip, and they reached a city called Ratnasanupuram. And there, when they are busy with their business, Shri Satyanarayana thought, these guys forgot about me. For almost 20 years they did not do my puja. I have to remind him. How to remind him? Shri Satyanarayana thought, okay, can I send somebody? Again he got it out. Will he listen to? Or if he say, who are you to tell me? Then Srimanarayana said, okay, can I go and tell him? And again he got another doubt, will he recognize me? Yeah, he cannot recognize me because he never saw me. He never saw me in a moving form. To recognize, first cognition should be there. He never saw me. So he cannot recognize. Okay, then how to remind? Why did he forget? Where is the root cause? Why did he forget? Because he is very happy. Because he is very happy, he forgot me. Sukme kare na koi. So then what is the requirement? Dukkha. Then he created a Maya. Darunam kadinam jasya mahadukham bhavishyati. The sadhu and family should get a daruna and kadinam dukkham, very severe dukkha. And that Maya started acting on this family. There was a robbery in King Chandraketu's treasury. Those thieves left that wealth near Sadhu and son-in-law and they disappeared. Because it is Maya. And soldiers came. They saw the wealth near Sadhu and son-in-law. They put them in jail. And at home, Kadavati, daughter, went to a Brahmana Gruha, a Brahmana house. They were doing Satyanarayana Puja. She brought Prasadam for her mother. When Leeravati saw the Prasada, she remembered, oh, for the last 20 years we did not do Satyanarayana Puja. And these guys are in the business trip. We don't know where are they, because they didn't have cell phones those days. So we don't know where are they. It's a long time. So Leeravati thought we have to do Satyanarayana Puja. Maybe because of Satyanarayana Swami's Shapa, we are getting these problems. The very next day, Leeravati and Kadavati did Satyanarayana Vratha. Leeravati prayed Lord Satyanarayana Swami, please forgive me our mistakes. Please send my husband and son-in-law back home. When they come back, we will do Satyanarayana Vratha. That night, Chandraketu Maharaja got a dream. He saw Srimanarayana in the dream. And Srimanarayana ordered, Chandraketu, there are two businessmen in your jail. Release them. If you don't release, you will lose everything. Then Chandraketu Maharaja, he got up and he thought, okay, what is this dream? Who are the businessmen? And he called his soldiers and asked them to bring Sadhu and son-in-law. When they came to the court, king realized that they are innocent and because of Daiva Maya, they were jailed. So Tungadhvaja Chandraketu Maharaja gave all the money they confiscated from their boat, gave back to the sadhu. And he gave double the amount he confiscated from their boat because the innocent people are punished. So as a price chitta, he gave double the amount. But sadhu could not remember God. He started praying and praising Lord King Chandraketu for his generosity, for his compassion. And then he took that wealth and started for his hometown. And they stopped their boat at one place and then they were taking Snanam and Sandhya. At that time, Srimanarayana thought, okay, this way I can never remind him, I will go there. Srimanarayana came to the sadhu in form of a sannyas. He became a sannyasi and came to sadhu and asked him, Sadhu, Jignasam Krutavan Sadhu Naukaya Mastikintava. Sadhu, what is there in your boat? Then Sadhu thought, this must be a thief. He came to steal my wealth. Kadam Pruchasa Godanden. A sannyasi, why do you want to know? Mudram Nedam Kim Ichchasi. You want to steal if there is any wealth in my boat? Lata Patra Digancheva Vartade Durano Mama. Lata Patra. Lata means creeper, Patra means vessel. Vessels made out of creeper plants. Means baskets. Then the sannyasi, Srimanarayana said, Satyam bhavatu te vachaha tadastu, so be it. And then he left that place. Sadhu and son-in-law, they finished their snanam and they went into their boat. The moment he got into his boat, to his surprise, Sadhu saw everything in his boat, all his wealth and the wealth given by Chandraketu Maharaj, everything disappeared. And the boat is full of baskets. Chandraketu started crying. And son-in-law said, see, when a saint came to you and asked very politely what is there in your boat, you called him thief, you scolded him, you lied with him, whatever you said, that is there. Let us go and fall on his feet and beg his pardon. Sadhu and son-in-law came to the sannyasi, and Sadhu fell on his feet and prayed. Kshamasvaja me yaduktam tava sannidau. Swami, please forgive my mistake. After the Kada, after Arati, we mistake. So, Kshamasvaja me yaduktam tava sannidau. Please stay until the Arati. In 5 minutes we will do Arati, and then you can get Prasadam, Tirtham and Prasadam also. Kshamasvaja me yaduktam tava sannidau. Swami, I did a big mistake. I scolded you. He knows. So, please forgive my mistake. Then Satyanarayana thought, okay, now he realized, he admitted his mistake, means there is a change in him. He admitted his mistake. Then Satyanarayana thought, okay, his prarabdha is cleared. He left the sannyasi rupa. He gave darshan to Sadhu in Chaturbhuja, Shankha Chakra Gada, Padma Kirita Rupa. And then told Sadhu, Marodi, don't pray. Shrunu Madvakyam, listen to me. Mama Puja Bahirmukha. You took sankalpa to do my puja long ago, and you postponed it several times, and finally you forgot my puja. I am trying to remind you the puja again and again, but you are not remembering. Mama Ajñayeva Durbuddhe Kashtani Etane Muhurmuhu. Then Sadhu said, Swami, please forgive me. Now I realized my mistake. Because of Maya, I forgot your puja. Please forgive me. I will go home and do your puja. Then Satyanarayana blessed. Now, if you listen to the story or if you read the story, this is how it goes. Satyanarayana blessed him and Tatrevantara and Satyanarayana disappeared and Sadhu went home and the story goes. But what we have to understand here is, why should Satyanarayana give all these problems? If you don't understand, then the story will not fulfill its purpose. Why should Satyanarayana Swami give all these problems? If Sadhu does not do this puja in his life, will Satyanarayana lose anything? If we don't do Satyanarayana Puja today, is Satyanarayana going to lose anything? Is he going to sue them tomorrow? If they don't do Satyanarayana Puja, will he incur any loss? By doing this puja, is he going to gain any profit? There is no loss, okay. Is there any profit? It's very serious. Is there any profit? Is he going to get any profit?
What do you mean?
You are thinking very seriously. Tell me something. Tell me something. Is he going to get any profit? We are offering all this. Is not a profit? Okay. Is there a profit or not? Say something.
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes or no? I will give an answer for both. Okay. So, what can we give him? These bananas are created by him. So he is the owner of these bananas. These coconuts belong to him. These betel leaves belong to him. These clothes belong to him. Everything we get here, he is the owner, we are not the owner. You did not create anything. Right? So, you brought his coconuts, his bananas, his leaves, and you are offering to him. You procured a lot of things belong to him, and you made some prasadam and offering to him. And are you offering that prasadam really? Did you make that prasadam really for him? No. We made that prasadam for us. And we know that there will be 100 people. We make prasadam appropriately for 100 people, not for the 100 the one. And he has his parivar also. We did not count them in the quantity of the prasadam. If we have 10 people, we make prasadam only for 10 people, not for Satyanarayana. Right? And even in that prasadam, it should be up to our criteria, not his criteria. When we do chakrapongal or payasam, we don't add that much ghee which is required for payasam. We don't make payasam with the pure milk. We add water. We don't add much ghee, only 1.5 spoon ghee. Not many nuts or no nuts at all, no milk at all, no ghee at all, no rice at all. Because we are not eating rice. So what is there in payasam now? Payasam means payas annam. Payas means milk, annam. Payasannam became payasam. Payas annam, milk annam, right? And now there is no milk, there is no annam. Milk is replaced by soy milk and annam is replaced by millets. So there is no payasam at all in that, right? So we are not making that payasam, that so-called payasam for him. We are making for us because finally I am going to eat it. I have diabetes, no sugar. I have high cholesterol, no ghee, the nuts allergy, no nuts, lactose intolerance, no milk. Finally, what are we offering? It is not payasam. It is only some soy milk pudding with millets. Right? So, tell me now, is he going to get any profit by your puja? No. Because everything belongs to him. And we are giving, and I always give an example for this. Anything offering, because many people get some ahankara. I spent a lot of money for God. We constructed a temple in our village. We spent a lot of money. Our family, we do yajnas and yagas. We spend a lot of money. We give a lot of charities. So we build some ahankara. Naturally, when we spend money, ahankara will come. Right? Ahankara will come. What did you give to God? Giving anything to God, what I say is, it is nothing but a boy giving gift to his father from his money from his pocket. He takes money from father's pocket and buy a small gift and again give the gift to his father on his birthday. But have you ever asked that, okay, did you earn money? You bought this with my money and you are gifting to me. It is my money. Is it your money? No. We don't see the material value there. We see emotional value. Right? Here also, he also looks for the emotional value. Is there any emotion in that prasada? He is looking for any emotion in that payasam. Did we add any emotion in the payasam? And you can ask me, okay, where will we get that emotion? So that I can get some more emotion and I will add more emotion in the payasam and I will mix it. That emotion is called love. With how much bhakti we offer, we make that prasadam, that is important. Not the material. How much bhakti, how much shraddha we showed, that is important. Right? So that is what he said. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakthyubhrutam ashnami pretatmana. Patram, a tulsidadam, pushpam, a flower, phalam, a fruit, toyam, at least a spoonful of water. Yome bhaktya prayachati, if you offer with bhakti, tadaham, I take it, I receive it, I accept it, and I enjoy it. Ta ashnami prayatatmana. Why do I enjoy? Because tadaham bhaktyupahrutam. It has bhakti in it. So he is taking your bhakti from the payasam and he is giving the payasam to you. Enjoy it. We added bhakti in that, means we made it with bhakti. So he is taking that bhakti and then payasam is prasada. Payasam becomes prasadam. If there is no bhakti in the payasam, then it is not prasadam. It is only pudding. We cannot call it prasadam. So he is looking for the bhakti in your puja, not the material. Okay. Now there is no profit, no gain. No profit, no loss. Then why should he remind? Because if sadhu does not do this puja in his life and if he dies, he will go to Naraka. Because he broke his promise. Vachana bhangam. He broke his promise. He has to go to Naraka. He will get papa. To protect sadhu from papa, from getting papa, Satyanarayana is trying to remind. Does it make sense? So Satyanarayana is not satisfied to give all the tests, pariksha. So then sadhu realized, sadhu understood, Swami, please forgive me. Now I understood. Why you gave tests to me? Why Bhagavan gives pariksha to devotees to remind him? Please forgive me. Then Satyanarayana blessed him. Sadhu and Sanila came to the boat. They saw everything was fine. The Maya is withdrawn. And the story goes, finally Sadhu and their family, when they worship Lord Satyanarayana, they lived a happy life and finally they got moksha. Sudha Mahamuni narrated one more story. 97th story. 96th story. So, there is a king Tungadhvaja. This Tungadhvaja went to the forest. He saw some cowherds doing Satyanarayana Pujas. These Yadavas brought Satyanarayana Prasadam to Tungadhvaja Maharaja. They gave Prasada to Tungadhvaja Maharaja. Tungadhvaja Maharaja did not eat the Prasada, he threw the Prasada because he got Ahankara. I am a Kshatriya, they are after all Yadavas. How can I take the Prasada? I am a OC, they are VC. With this Ahankara, he threw the Prasada. When he reached his palace, again Satyanarayana wanted to teach him a lesson to remove the Ahankara. So again there is a Maya. When Tungadhvaja reached his palace, to his surprise, he perceived that there was a big battle in his absence. All his sons were killed in the battle and his kingdom is controlled by his enemies. Tungadhvaja cried for some time. And then he started thinking about it, not who did it. He started thinking about the reason, how did it happen and why did it happen. Early morning I went to the forest. Within a half day, how can a battle take place? So this is not true. It must be Maya. Maya means battle happened, yuddham happened, and now I feel this, or there is no chance for yuddha. But still, I perceive that there is a yuddha and all my sons are killed. And it is impossible to happen like this. Means it is Maya. Where is that Maya? Maya means it is always in the mind. I perceive, I am telling you from the beginning of the story, he perceived that there is a battle. It is my perception. Your perception must not be true always. Your perception, not necessarily your perception be true. It is my perception, means my mind thinks like that. Okay, why? There is some dosha. What is that dosha? I threw the prasada. Maybe that is the reason. I threw the prasada and he went one step ahead. I did a bigger mistake. I insulted those Yadavas by throwing the prasada. Right? Bhagavatapachara, Bhagavatapachara, there are two apacharas here. It is again bifold mistake. I did Bhagavatapachara, apacharam to God by throwing the prasada, but by throwing the prasada, I did apachara to the Bhagavatas, devotees. God can tolerate any mistake to him, but he cannot tolerate any mistake to a Bhagavata. Immediately he went to the forest. he went to the same cowherds to do the prayaschitta. He fell on their feet and prayed them, please forgive me, I did a mistake. I threw the prasada given by you. Can you please do the puja on my behalf again? These Yadavas did Satyanarayana Vratha. Tungadhvaja prayed Lord Satyanarayana and he gave lot of dhanams to these Yadavas, and he reached his palace. When he reached the palace, there is no Maya, because his mind is clear now. And the Maya, there is no more Maya on the Rajya. So Tungadhvaja is very happy. Everything is safe in the Rajya. So Tungadhvaja is very happy, and he also started worshipping Srimanarayana, and finally he lived a very happy life, and finally he got moksha. So 4 stories are over. Again 9,996 stories are baki, right? But these Shaunaka and other Maharshis, they did not ask Swami, is there anybody else? Because now they are clear that everybody got moksha. How do they believe that everybody got moksha? Because how can Suta Mahamuni prove that everybody can get moksha? He has to narrate all 100,000 stories. And there is no time. And there were no clouds to upload all the stories. So here, Vedavyasa Maharshi in Skanda Purana, because this Satyanarayana Katha is taken from Skanda Purana. In Skanda Purana, Vedavyasa Maharshi adopted the sampling technique. How can I prove that all 100,000 devotees got moksha? So I cannot narrate 100,000 stories. So he picked samples. A Brahmana in Kashi did Satyanarayana Katha and got moksha. And a Shudra, firewood vendor did Satyanarayana Puja, got moksha. A Vaishya sadhu did Satyanarayana Puja and got moksha. And Tungadhvaja Kshatriya did Satyanarayana Puja and got moksha. And then you can ask, Swami, in these 4 categories, my caste is not there. There was no caste at that time. Caste system is a very recent invention, and still people are inventing a lot of subcastes. There are basically 4 varnas in our society: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Only 4 varnas. So Vedavyasa wanted to prove that there is no discrimination for God's love. There is no God's love. There is no discrimination for God's love. Everybody has equal right and opportunity to worship God and get moksha. Everybody can get moksha. Even not only humans, even animals, birds, every creature can get moksha. A spider got moksha in Srikalahasti, close to Tirupati. A snake got moksha. An elephant got moksha. Spider, snake and elephant, all 3 got moksha in the same Sannidhi. Srikalahasti, Lord Shiva's Sannidhi. So everybody can get moksha, there is no discrimination. To prove this, Vedavyasa took 4 samples, a Brahmana, a Shudra, Vaishya and a Kshatriya. So finally he declared everybody can get moksha by worshipping Lord Vishnu, but the main requirement is bhakti. With a niyama, if you worship God, you will get moksha. And not only those who do the puja, only Vishnu Narasimhan and his wife and his family. Everybody, because Shastra says, Karta Karayita Jaiva Prerakascha Anumodakaha Sukrute Duskrute Javi Chatvara Samabhagina. Karta, those who do the puja, those who make them do the puja, those who advise them to do the puja, those who see and enjoy. Anumodanam means enjoyment. If you see and enjoy any activity, whether good or bad, you will get the same benefit. Anumodaka Sukrute Duskrute Javi Chatvara Samabhagina. All 4 will get equal benefit. So those who do the Satyanarayana Puja, those who listen the story, those who take the prasada, those who listen the story, they all will get a very happy life, and finally they will get moksha. So this is what Suta Mahamuni narrated to Shaunaka and other Maharshis in Naimisharanya. It is Kande Reva Kande Shri Satyanarayana Vratha Samapta. Jai Bolo Satyanarayana Bhagavan ki Jai. Jai Bolo Satyanarayana Bhagavan ki Jai. Stand. Om Sri Satyanarayana मंगलम नित्याय निरवध्याय सत्यानंदचिदात्मने सर्वांतरात्मने श्रीमद्वेंकटेशाय मंगलम सदः सर्वविधे